Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The best way to start out any day. 300 milligrams of caffeine to the dome. Come on. All right, so it's about 9:30 in the morning. You shouldn't eat this while I'm recording. We got the Total War mixed in with the Berry Gatorade Zero. So we'll do a little taste test real quick. It's a lot better than the Glacier Blue I had or whatever the one I had earlier was. I guess tomorrow I'm gonna have to try the cherry flavor with it. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, like I was saying, it's about 9:30 in the morning right now. Getting a little morning walk in. Figured I'd take you guys through a dungeon workout today. Really didn't feel like going to the gym. It's just really kind of hard to record video in there, especially because they got a lot of rules against it, and also people like to walk in front of your videos all the time, and I'm not bringing my camera there because, like I said, you can't really record there. I will just take you guys through it. Dungeon workout. Figured I'd take you guys through a chest and back day, going in the basement, free weights only, barbell, dumbbells, maybe a resistance band. But besides that, we're going old school today. Had a little bit of a slow start to the morning. We went out to a local pizza restaurant. That place has not been updated since probably like 1997, and I don't think their menu has either. So it was sitting a little heavy to say the least, and yeah, I had to drink some water, flush that out. Normally in the mornings, I normally wake up, well, had a little bit of too much fun over the weekend, so woke up a little later than normal, about 8 a.m. I want to try and stay closer to like 6:30-ish, just so I get more time out of my day. But hey, I'm 22, so 8 o'clock also works. Now in the mornings, what I like to do is wake up, I sleep with my windows open, so the first thing that I see when I wake up is natural light, natural sunlight. That definitely really kind of helps me just like throw me into the day. You know, I don't wake up to a dark room. It's definitely kind of like, it's definitely a good mood elevator, like at the very beginning of your day. It works for me. Maybe give it a try if you have a hard time waking up in the mornings like I do. So it's just a thought. Other thing I like to do, I try and read just one chapter out of my book, or a book. I've never really been good at reading, I can't lie. I literally just finished the first book. Like, I have not sat down and read a book since my 8th grade year of middle school. So that was when I was 13. Like I said, I'm 22. So go me. Finish first book I have in 9 years. Hey, go me. But yeah, I like to wake up in the mornings, just read one chapter, because like I said, I'm not very good. So breaking it up into just smaller bits helps me kind of digest what I'm reading more. It also makes, you know, 300, 400 page book way less intimidating, especially for me, someone who's not very good at reading. Like, I don't know, like whenever I read, I've gotten better about it, but whenever I read, I'm reading it, but I'm not processing it. Like I'll even read it out loud, and I'll catch myself just kind of like talking, and my mind will be wandering somewhere else. Definitely breaking it up into like just small little bites each day definitely makes it a lot easier. And hey, books are cool because you can literally learn like everything from books. Once you get out in the real world, you're like, oh shit, 95% of this is not applicable to real life. But when you start reading books, I'm not talking like fantasy books, I'm talking like creating wealth, overcoming personal anxieties, stuff like that. You learn what other people go through, and then you're like, oh wow, that's kind of crazy. Like, I've been through something kind of similar, huh? Or like, oh, I have similar goals. But then they'll lay out like all the do's and don'ts, so you don't have to make those same mistakes that they did. It's pretty smart. Otto von Bismarck said, a fool learns from his mistakes, a wise man learns from others. Just some fruit for thought. Early morning walk talk. The walk talk, I like it. Okay, so everyone knows I'm doing powerlifting, right? Looks like warm up or starting out with bench press. We got to work up to about 93% of my 1 rep max. My 1 rep max was 275 after I cut, and a 253 pound bench, so 255 for a single as a warm up, and then we'll drop it down to 70% at a 3x8, so I'll be like 205. So whenever I'm warming up, I like to do like 3 warm-up sets, then hit the 1 rep max. You know, if you're not sweaty, you're not ready. And when you're lifting heavy, you want to make sure your joints are pretty lubricated, warmed up. You don't want an injury, obviously. Just make sure you always take your time warming up. Don't rush it. Because getting hurt will set you back way more than any longer warm-up ever will. So, warm up. That's why I still got the sweats on, baby. I don't take the sweats off till about like the first, maybe second exercise. Because if you aren't sweaty, you are not ready. Purred! Okay, here we go. 255 single. And that is why you work out with a spot. It's okay. We got it. Don't worry. This is where true test of strength comes in. We got a 3x8 at 205. Honestly, that 255 was kind of hard. This might be interesting. Oh well. We'll see what happens. During my working sets, I like to do like 3 minutes in between. You know, make sure that whenever I'm pushing, my muscles are fatigued. I'm not just out of breath. So give yourself plenty of time. Oh, good stuff. Okay, now it's time for the bodybuilding parts. Well, I'm gonna do some chin-ups because for every push, you wanna have a pull. It's an old bodybuilding philosophy. Gonna pop this pump cover off, rock out some chin-ups, because chin-ups really kind of get that like lower lat a lot more and target the lats a lot more. My lats are kind of lacking, I can't lie. Rocking a Gymshark stringer. Chest day, so you want to get that cleavage showing a little bit. Ow. When it comes to like all the working sets and the bodybuilding part, I like to give myself like 45 seconds to a minute rest, you know, just to keep that time under tension a little higher, because this is where a lot of the conditioning comes in. Whenever you're doing chin-ups and pull-ups are different because with a pull-up, you're contracting your scapula, but with a chin-up, you're arching your back. That's the common misconception. When you pull up, you're gonna lift your chest, squeeze your back together to target those upper muscles. But when you're doing chin-ups, you wanna hollow out your body so you can really activate those lats. I mean, that's literally how you flex your lats, right? You're pulling them down, you're arching your back. So give it a try. They'll put a lot of tension on the lower lats right through here. Next up, we got close grip bench press, 3x8, 55% of the max. So that's like 185 for me. I'll tell you, I'm sitting at about 160, I'm under 165 right now. Probably like 162, 160, something like that. I didn't check myself this morning, but it's feeling good today, I can't lie. A little trick I learned with doing close grip movements is, one, don't want to go like too close, because you won't get as much. If the bar only comes to here, you aren't gonna get as much flexion in your tricep, right? So see, that's it right here, close. Now watch if I bring it just out to shoulder length. I'd be able to drop the bar that much farther and get that much more stretch in my tricep. Now, whenever you do an incline close grip bench, watch this, because it's all about getting a stretch in the tricep. So here it is shoulder width, you come here, and you get that much flexion. Now you move to an incline, where your arms are more like this, then you drop the bar even lower, you get that much more stretch in your tricep. See, because you can't go that low here on a flat bench, you can only come about here. So you bring it up here and look at that. That's almost a full flexion, extension of stretch in the tricep. And that's how I got these horseshoes. So give it a try. It's seriously underrated. Had to drop the weight to 155. I'm gassed right now. Sometimes you gotta do that. I'm by myself, I don't wanna hurt myself. I wanna focus on good contractions, not just throwing the weight around. Still feeling good though. Camera died. I went to look for some new batteries and those are all dead too. So gotta go with the iPhone. But hey, that's okay. It's cool, it's whatever. We got some barbell rows now, 4x10. Okay, now we have a incline Arnold press. Well, incline Arnold chest press. So in a sense, what you do is, right, whenever you come down, it resembles a fly. You take the dumbbells, right, start up here, and when you come down, you twist it out and kind of come outside the shoulders to kind of replicate a fly movement, and then you twist up, push up and twist your hands forward, get extra contraction up here in the chest. Yeah, these give you crazy pump skis. Just give it a try. Oh my God, everything I do, you know I do it. Okay, so the program calls for cable rows, but I don't have a cable. So here's a good alternative for you. We're gonna do underhand, so supinated grip rows. So instead of doing barbell rows like this, take the hands, flip it. What that does is it activates a lot more of your rear delt, your lower traps, and like your lats. See, all through here. These are great for your posture. Last chest and tricep. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Next chest and tricep exercise, the last one, is just some body weight dips. We're gonna go by 3x15. Really focusing on going slow and control. Thing is, I don't have pull-up bar or parallel bars. So what I do, I take 2 chairs and I line them up just about shoulder distance apart. I just use that. These are just some folding chairs. And like, it works really well. And since they do have chance of falling in on each other, it really makes you take it like slow, controlled. You'll feel it if you're doing workouts at home. Just be careful. Pay makes money, so let's get rich. Looking like Frieza. Goku. Okay, so our last exercise is hammer strength rows. Now obviously, I don't have a whole strength row machine here. So, check this out. We're gonna do landmine meadow rows. It'll do the same exact thing, but it's gonna really target your lats. And since it's on the landmine, it'll keep it in that fixed position, similar to a hammer strength machine. So check it. Got the barbell here. Gonna step right in front of the plate, grab it right up here in front, and since it's gonna be a fat grip, so it's really gonna work on that strength in your hand too. Bend over, brace yourself on your knee if you need to. Whew. That gets that lat on fire. Whew. Give that a try. That gets those lower lats going. Little physique check. not too bad. Done working out for the day. Gonna go on a mile walk now outside. Unfortunately, my phone's out of storage. Go figure. Got like 3,000 videos on here, so gotta take some time to go clean that off. So I'm gonna catch you guys here in a little bit. I should compete. Oh yeah.